Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Happy Thanksgiving. Even though this episode is being posted at a later time, but today, when I'm recording this episode, it is Thanksgiving, so. But anyways, no, I wanted to overall do this podcast episode to just let all my gamer, fans know if a game is less than 4 stars or 5 stars. If the game is less than 5 stars, don't buy it. I feel like when a game is like 4 or 5 stars, like, okay, if I'm having any issues with it, it could just me being bad at the game. But if the game is 3 stars, I feel like what it means is that the game has potential, but at this moment, right now, the game is crap. Like, the game is trash. So that's why I'm doing this podcast episode, to just let everybody know, like, hey, and I plan on doing videos, everything possible to just let everybody know if a game is like 4 or 5 stars. If it's at 4 or 5 stars, okay, cool. Anything less, don't buy it. Do not buy it. Because, no, the game that I've been recently playing a lot of, and if you follow me on Twitch, then you've seen how much I've been playing this game. But Forza Horizon 5, that game, it was good when it all started, but then when you beat the game, it's like, what am I even playing this game for? When they're like literally making every bit of the game difficult for no reason. I'm saying, like, I don't get that. I don't get the fact where they want you to do rival times, but they make it impossible for you to complete those rival times. Like, what car do you want me to use? What car is best to use for this rival time? Because as I see it, I didn't use 15 different cars, and if I still haven't got... No, so here's the issue. So they want me to do this like in-game achievement, where I beat I overall beat like a certain amount of like rival ghost cars, like in the C-class like cars and stuff. And if I do that, then I get this Mustang. I literally used... I don't know how many cars I use, but I souped up to like the full maximum of a C-class car. Souped it up and still didn't get this accolade, or the in-game achievement. And I'm like, bro, what's the point? Because no, the dumb thing about it is that you clearly beat the rival ghost. They'll set that thing up for where it's like 20 minutes, you do it in 2 minutes. What did I do differently? Did I do the opposite? Did I was supposed to lose? Cause no, I'm saying, like, that don't make any sense. You tell somebody to do something, when they do it, they don't complete it. Or it's not like, or they don't get the car that they want. No, I'm saying, like, I just don't understand. Like, you guys had all this time to fix whatever it is. You guys had time to learn mistakes from other, game developer companies out there. And this Forza Horizon 5, that was like, okay, this is going to be the final, like, this is going to be the release game. This is what we're going to put out there. No, I'm saying, like, to anybody wondering, should you buy Forza? From now on, like, if I'm playing Forza on stream and somebody asks me, should I buy this game? I'm going to just flat out tell them, no, don't buy it. Don't buy it until it's a 4 or 5 star game. No, I'm legit, like, I feel like now I gotta be this toxic person where I just gotta ruin the sales for people's games. Because I'm like, you guys come out with these games and it's these old like half games where it's not even full completed games, or there's so many issues, bugs, and problems with them where they're not fixed. And I'm like, why would you want people to buy? Would you want to buy a game that's not fixed? Talking to the developers out there, where it's like, every time they release the game, it's 3 stars or less. So I'm saying, no, like, I'm legit going to start ruining the business for these game companies. Because I get sick and tired of buying these games, and I'm paying full price or more for it, and the game's not good. It's not worth playing. Call of Duty Vanguard, that game's not worth playing. I've been playing the campaign, that's about it. But multiplayer, the only thing that they're focused on in that game is Warzone. Do you, like... Activision or whoever it is behind the development of this game, do you think everybody that's playing Call of Duty wants to play Warzone? We have played Warzone. We are done of it. Like, move on to something else. I'm saying, like, it just doesn't make any sense where I'm like, these companies try to compete with other, companies and games. I'm like, do you not realize you're further putting the game down in the industry? Like, you're not making it any better. You're just adding on to the trend. You're making more money for yourselves. But other than that, focusing on the gamers, no, they're not doing that anymore. And it sucks because I'm like, look, we're the ones that's buying the games. It would be different if you was giving us money to play it, but we're giving you money to play this game. Seriously, it's false advertisement. They make it seem like that these games is good and they're not. Battlefield 2042, that game, I'm like, bro, it's literally Black Ops 4. I'm saying, like, if I wanted to play like an online only shooter game, I would have just re-downloaded Black Ops 4. If I would have known that's what that was, I would have never bought Battlefield 2042. I waited until this game was maybe on sale, or maybe it came out for free or something, I don't know. But I wouldn't have never purchased that game. And then what are some other games that came out that was not... Oh, the Grand Theft Auto remastered trilogy. That was like, bro, I was playing 3, was doing the mission, failed the mission, game just crashed. Like, how does that happen? Like, somebody explain to me who came up with that? Because somebody obviously put that in the game. Either you forgot something, or you put something in the game where it's going to cause people to crash. To cause the game to crash. Like, who would either forget to add something or add something that was gonna cause the game to crash? Like, who does that? I'm saying, like, because obviously whoever worked on these new Grand Theft Autos wasn't the same team of people that worked on the old Grand Theft Autos back like in the early 2000s. I think, or I don't know, I think there was like one that came out in like 99, and then I think 3, was it Vice Cities? Which one came? I don't know, but yeah, like the earlier Grand Theft Auto games, like whoever the team was that was working on that, they're not the team that's working on it now. But I'm like, Rockstar Games, we should have known that these games wasn't going to be good, because I'm like, look at Grand Theft Auto 5 and what that game's became. Like, it's not even like the original, like thing, like, about like the heist missions and, just overall, like, they added all this extra stuff, and I'm like, what does that have to do with the game? Like, I understand what you're doing, but there's certain things that you guys added, and I'm like, when was that in the original story? When was that, like, established in the Grand Theft Auto, like, universe? I'm saying, like, you guys add stuff in this game, and I'm like, it doesn't even need to be added. So you guys failed on that. I had to say the only game that is actually worth playing, and I'm like, and I don't even really care for multiplayer games a whole lot now, and it's actually fun, is the Halo Infinite multiplayer. And I'm like, that's a game that I'm actually curious about, because I'm like, if I have fun playing the multiplayer, I can't even imagine what single player is going to be like. And maybe, I don't know, maybe they just focused on multiplayer, then was all like, oh, okay, we're just going to half it with single player and stuff. But I'm like, I actually have high hopes for Halo Infinite. I'm like, if with these other games, and it's crazy because that's the game that's free. That's the game where I didn't have to even pay no money for. And it's better than Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Forza. I'm saying, like, it's crazy. It's honestly, it's insane how I'm like, there's all these games that had these hype releases. Call of Duty, like, of course people are going to hype up Call of Duty when it's getting released. Battlefield, we were all like, we hadn't played a Battlefield game in a few years. And then Grand Theft Auto, it's like, bro, we're reliving our childhood. Forza, one of the greatest racing games of all time, all failed. All of these games failed. No, because I got my Xbox on right now, so let's just look at the ratings and reviews and stuff. Come on, load up, because y'all already know what I'm here for. They already know what I'm trying to do. They know I ain't trying to... Why is it taking forever to load up? Like, man, being stupid. I swear. It's like, they already know what I'm trying to do. That's why it's like trying to take forever to load up. Alright, I'll just go and do it this way. Alright, so, Battlefield. 2 stars for the Ultimate Edition. Where are these ones? 2 stars for the regular edition, 2 stars for the Xbox One edition, and 2 stars for the gold edition. So I'm saying, like, you guys obviously messed up with the game. They're claiming to come out with a patch, but I'm like, how about this? You guys just take the game out the stores and then put it back up when it's an actual good game. Because I'm saying, like, coming out with patches and updates and more patches and more updates. Like, I hear that so often to the point where I'm like, are you guys even doing any things to the game? Like I'm saying, like you guys have to keep coming out with these patches and updates, like unless it's gonna be like some Cyberpunk 27, because I think that's like what the feedback that these companies need. They need the same feedback that Cyberpunk 2077 got. When they get that type of feedback, when it gets to the point where they got to take their games out of the stores, stop people from buying them, or giving the game away for pretty much like a free price and stuff, or it's like a super low price. Yeah, I'm like, that's that's what these companies need to deal with. They need to deal with those type of ratings. They need to deal with those type of reviews. Because once they deal with that, then that's when they'll start working on their games. But no, they literally, like, I feel like companies today, they only release games just for the cash grab. They don't release games, for the gamers. It's just only like to just get our money. And then after that, they're done and over with. Halo Infinite, I'm surprised that this game got 3 stars. I'm like, bruh, for it to be free to play and as good as it is, like, yeah, it's gonna, I think probably the only reason why, hold on, let's actually see the ratings and reviews on, or at least like why people are giving it a bad rating. Garbage, completely trash. Whether you ruin the franchise, everything is ruined this game. Long time Halo player, no wonder it's free. What does that even mean? Like, how is it? He probably like done got killed way too many times. Cool installation, horrible dish out. Well, it's missing game modes that makes Halo itself. Matchmaking is pain. PC players are. Well, they just said it was multiplayer only. Like, I don't, get that. Like, they made that clear. Then the single player is going to come out. I'm like, I don't know, like, they'll probably add, like, the rest of the other I don't know what this person's asking for, but I'm like, yeah, so they did release multiplayer first, and then they're going to release single player afterwards. So if that's what he's talking on, I'm like, it says that in the title. Like, you're just blind, bro. But PC players are PC players, and you can't disable it. Oh, so he's the matchmaking. I'm like, bro, I don't know who I'm going up against, but I know I've killed numerous people, regardless of what console or whatever they're on, whether it's PC or Xbox. Like, but anyways, armor customization is a joke. They follow the footsteps of, oh, wait a second, I messed up. COD, Gears, RL, etc. With this microtransaction, stupid color codes, instead of letting us design our own, which has been a thing since day one of the franchise. Also, why not use MCC's BP system? What does that even mean? While also using reg packs from Halo 5, but not littered with firefight garbage, and make them rewarding. $20 for one set is a joke and disgusts me. So maybe that's the issue, is that, yeah, they're trying to do this battle pass stuff. I'm like, I don't invest in that. I don't buy it. I don't invest in it. I'm like, no, you guys, if y'all want to make money, then make the game, buyable, or, yeah, to purchase it. But if the game is, yeah, the battle pass stuff, I'm like, no, people, and that's another thing where I'm like, you guys keep focusing on these battle passes and all this extra stuff. I'm like, focus on the game, because that's why these games are bad. You're trying to focus on the battle pass and make that like top tier. But I'm like, nobody's not playing games for battle passes. They're playing it for the video game. So it's all this like, oh, I gotta keep playing this to get cosmetics. I gotta keep playing this to do this. I gotta keep playing. No. If you're gonna have it where it's like that, then focus on gameplay. But don't focus like on like half of the gameplay, but then get all the focus on the battle passes and stuff. Because that's why these games are, I feel like that's probably the main legitimate reason why games are bad. You guys keep focusing on these battle passes, and it's not focusing on the game itself. Like, yeah, you'll focus on the game, but it'll be like, what, these quote-unquote patches or quote-unquote updates, and it ain't even really a legitimate, like, patch or update. It's just something, it's like, oh, yeah, let's just, fix maybe a few minor things here and there, but anyways, and then the Grand Theft Auto Remastered Trilogy, that also got 2 stars. Call of Duty, 2 stars for the standard, cross-gen bundle, and was that it? Oh, wait a minute, there's one more. 2 stars for the Ultimate Edition. Forza, 3 stars. Was that the only Forza, or was that the only one? That was the Premium Edition. Did I read all the Forza ones? I think I read all the Forza ones already. Or maybe they took them out the store because the game is actually trash and they're like, we don't want people to buy it. Oh, wait a second. 3 stars for the standard and 3 stars for deluxe. and 3 stars for the premium. So I think it's probably, yeah, because people are just playing like that beginning part, but they're not overall premium. That's the best where it's like the add-ons got a better rating than the game itself. Like, no, the add-ons got 4 stars versus the game itself got 3 stars. So what is that telling you, Microsoft or whoever it is behind the game? Like, what is that overall telling you? Because that should be a clear indication, like, okay, our game is trash and we need to focus on it and, you know, work on some things. But if not, I'm like, no, it's like if you guys don't want to focus on these games or don't want to come out with patches to fix it, then no, I'm telling everybody right now, if a game is 3 stars, okay, if that game ain't a good 4 stars or 5 stars, if that game is 3 stars or less, don't buy it. Do not buy it. I'm like, I don't want to hear like, no, but like anybody ask me, oh, should I buy Call of Duty? Or I'm thinking about buying Call. No, that game is at 3 stars, which means that the game is trash. So if that game ain't at 4 or 5 stars, then yeah, then I'm like, nah, then it's not worth buying. Not until they do get to 4 or 5 stars, and that means that they're actually gonna have to put some work in the game and stop releasing these half games and charging full price for it. If not, then make the games free, so we ain't paying full price for the games, or like give it away at a discounted price. But I'm saying, like, I'm not hearing it where people are all like, oh, the companies gotta make their money somehow. I'm like, well, the gamers gotta play the game somehow. How do you expect us to like you want money from us, but we can't get a full game? You want full price, but we can't get a full game. No, I'm not hearing that. So I'm like, nah, it's either they need to release full games that's working, no problems, no issues. Yeah, okay, maybe a 1 patch update when the game comes out. After that, done. No more. But if you guys still keep continuously releasing updates after updates after updates, the game is trash and it's not worth buying. Period. I ain't trying to hear nothing else about it. So anyways, yeah, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to all my 38 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. If you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off of your next purchase. And make sure you use my supported creator code for Epic Games, TMossBoss. And in the meantime, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.